Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show, and I know everyone loves our credit card tier list videos, so here it is, the update for 2021. We are going to show you how to go from being an average Joe with your Capital One Platinum. Hey, I couldn't afford a car, so I bought this boat with my Capital One Platinum. To being a real baller with your Amex Platinum.
Wow, is that the Amex Platinum?
Oh yes, it is. Wait, why are they both called Platinum? Anyway, in this video, we are going to give you an updated list of the 5 credit card tiers for 2021. Then we're going to go through how you should navigate up that tier list this year. And we're also going to give you one very important thing to watch out for to make sure you don't get screwed in the credit card game this year. So do stick around for that. And hopefully you'll be able to climb all the way to the top of the tier list.
7 million. Never leave the cave without it.
That one's invitation only. You probably can't get it. Anyway, let's look at the 5 tiers, starting with Tier 1. Now in Tier 1, we have credit builder cards like the Capital One Platinum that we mentioned. Secured cards, those are cards where you give a few $100s to the bank and they basically lend you your own money each month and you pay them back, so it's no risk to them and it helps build your credit. And then we also have fee harvester cards, and these are cards that specifically target people with low credit scores to sell them credit cards that, you know, have high interest rates and have a lot of fees, okay? Examples of those banks would be Credit One, First Premier Bank. So just don't randomly apply for any credit card that you get through junk mail, okay? Read blogs, watch this channel, learn which credit cards are the best ones to start with, okay? Capital One is really a surefire bet. So in this category, really you should only be applying for credit builder cards, okay, and secured cards if you can't get a regular credit builder cards. Now, cards in this tier generally have no annual fee and they do not earn any kind of rewards, okay? So they're just for building your credit, and you're gonna wanna move up to Tier 2 as soon as possible. So, Tier 2. Now, Tier 2 is basic rewards cards, okay? Normally they earn cashback, that's the most common type of reward, but there are some others that earn other types of points as well. There are also rotating quarterly category cards in this tier, the most famous of which are the Chase Freedom Flex and also the Discover It card. They earn 5% cashback in different categories that change each quarter on up to $1,500 worth of spending. Then you also have unlimited cashback cards, and probably one of the most popular is the Citi Double Cash, which earns 2% cashback on everything. The Apple credit card and also the new X1 credit card would also go in Tier 2. This tier is where we start seeing sign-up bonuses, and they can range from about $100 to about $200 worth of cashback, or if the card earns some kind of points, the points currency that it earns. But it's more rare that they earn points. Normally cards in this tier earn cashback and they have no annual fee. So the main 2 criteria for Tier 2 are that the card earns some kind of rewards and it has no annual fee. All right, let's move on to Tier 3. Tier 3, travel rewards cards. Now, you're really talking now with the rewards, okay? This is where you kind of join the big boys league in Tier 3, okay? You have to normally have a credit score of at least 700 to get approved for these cards, so it's not something you can get straight away. It's something to aspire to. They normally have big sign-up bonuses between 50 and 100,000 points, okay? So normally that's between $500 and $1,000 in value for spending a few $1,000s in your first 3 months or your first 6 months of card membership. There are 3 types of points that you can earn from the cards in this tier. You got transferable points, you got hotel points, and you've got airline points. Transferable points are the most versatile, points like Chase UR points, Citi Thank You points, and Amex points, because you can transfer them to a variety of different airlines, okay? Whereas with earning hotel points, you're just stuck with that one hotel chain, or airlines, you're just stuck with that one airline. We also have hotel cards in this category that give you a hotel free night on your anniversary every year, and this will normally outweigh the price of the annual fee. So we call these cards sock drawer cards because you can just leave them in a sock drawer and you make money just by having them, just through that free night. Now, annual fees in this tier range from about $100 to about $250. In the past, the average annual fee was about $95 for Tier 3, and still probably the most cards in this tier do have a $95 annual fee, but over the years, the amount of cards that are going for that full $250 annual fee is getting more and more. Previously, it was just the Amex Gold, but now just this year, another card has sprang up with a $250 annual fee, okay, really pushing the boat. Now, obviously, they offer more benefits, and we'll talk about that card later in the video, but yeah, annual fees are rising. Tier 4. Now these are premium travel credit cards, guys, and normally they're made of some exciting material.
What is that? Carbon fiber?
Graphite.
Well, normally it's metal, okay? But anyway, that's not really the point. That's just the construction of the card. Cards in this tier offer benefits such as airport lounge access is normally standard. They'll offer credits for things like maybe an Uber credit or something like that. You get the feeling of status by just having them, okay? You can impress all the ladies with your Amex Platinum or your Chase Sapphire Reserve, and they do earn points, but normally the points earning actually may not be as lucrative in this tier as in tier 3, okay? If you're looking to earn points, many of the cards in tier 3 will do that well enough. Now, annual fees for tier 4 cards range from about $450 to about $550 US, and like with tier 3, these annual fees have been rising in the past year or two, okay? They used to all be $450. Now, many of them are $550, and many of the business versions of these cards are even at $595, $600, that kind of level. Tier 5, invitation-only cards. Now, these cards are probably just a dream for the average person, but if you are very wealthy and you already spend an obscene amount of money on your other cards, like your other American Express cards or whatever, you might just get an invitation.
We're going to be spending an obscene amount of money in here. So we're going to need a lot more help sucking up to us because that's what we really like. You understand that?
Sir, if I may say so, you're in the right store.
Now, the most famous card in tier 5 is probably going to be the Amex Centurion card, the quintessential black card. But then we also have the JP Morgan Reserve card, okay, from JP Morgan Private Bank. Then overseas, we've got the Coutts Silk card in the UK. That's only for members of the Coutts Private Bank. We have the Insignia credit cards. Those are bespoke design credit cards. We did a video on those. Very, very impressive. And you've also got the Dubai First Royale. Okay, we have videos on all of these. And I'm not going to spend too much time on them, but basically the benefits really range from card to card, okay? There's no one formula for cards like this. Some have high annual fees, like the Amex Black card has a $5,000 annual fee. Others have no annual fee at all, like the Coutts Silk card, but you do need to be a member of Coutts Private Bank, and that has its own requirements. You have to have like £1 million British invested with them to get an invitation, all right, to be a member of it. So that's kind of the limitations. And then in terms of benefits, what do they provide you? Well, the Amex Black card, it does earn points, okay, and it gives you Centurion Lounge access and stuff like that. But really, with a lot of these cards, they focus a lot more on concierge services, okay, because they're catering to super wealthy people who have enough money to fly business class or first class or whatever. So really, they're providing rich people with opportunities to lessen their stress and help them acquire things that they need to acquire, like reservations at booked out restaurants, or literally the Dubai First Royale. They pride themselves on being able to get you whatever you want. Like, you want an elephant, you can literally phone up the concierge and be like, hey, I want to buy an elephant, just organize it for me. How do I buy it? Do I need a permit for it? Whatever. They'll do it for you. They'll get you an elephant because, you know, you've got enough money in the bank. You've shown that you will follow through and buy that elephant. So they'll help you get it. All right, now let's get into some 2021 updates and things to look out for as you climb the credit card ladder, okay? Now, you need to first of all pick strategy. What do you want to earn? Do you want to earn cashback or do you want to earn points? Now, if you're earning cashback, it's pretty simple because you're just accumulating cash, okay? Many people, because of the pandemic, haven't been doing so much traveling. I myself, I went to Mexico a few weeks ago, but right now I'm cool with not doing that much traveling. It's just a hassle. You have to get COVID tests everywhere you go. I mean, you have to have a COVID budget now. These COVID tests, they cost so much money, like $100 per person. You go with a family of 4, you literally have you need a budget for that, right? You could be spending $1,000 on COVID tests. Anyway, rant over. So I'm fine with just chilling out, not traveling for a while, but saying that, you know, I might just randomly book a 5-star luxury vacation next week. You never know. Anything could happen. Anyway, so pick a strategy, cashback or travel rewards. If you are earning travel rewards, there's one very big thing to watch out for. So you need to think about, what do you want to earn? Do you want to earn transferable points or do you want to earn hotel points and airline miles? Now, what you need to watch out for though is points devaluations if you go for airline and hotel cards, okay? Because a lot of these companies, they sold a lot of points and miles during the pandemic in order to keep themselves afloat. I'll give you a great example. Hilton. It sold $1 billion worth of Hilton loyalty points to American Express during the pandemic, and now Hilton has started devaluing their points, okay? That's what happens. They've sold so many points, they don't want to honor them all at full price. They want to devalue them so it limits the amount of free night redemptions people can get, all right? It's a really sneaky move, but yeah, it's inflation, guys. Basically the same principle. So Now, a night at a top tier Hilton in the Maldives, for example, is going to cost you 150,000 points, whereas it used to cost, I think it was only 95 or something, right? So they've started devaluing their top tier awards. Maybe they'll be moving down the award levels. And a lot of companies have done this. United, American Airlines, Delta, Hilton, they all sold loads of points during the pandemic in order to bring in extra revenue. So do be aware for devaluations. To get around this, I would suggest getting cards that give you transferable points, okay? Like the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Amex Gold or things like that, Citi Thank You points, systems where you can keep those points with those banks, and then when you want to use the card, you can decide, okay, when you want to actually book an award, you can decide, okay, I'll transfer my points over. I've already figured out how much it's going to cost. If there's award availability, you transfer your points to that airline and immediately book, all right? You don't want to get trapped in an airline or a hotel with the points devaluing. Now, I'm not saying don't get hotel or airline cards at all, but my one piece of advice is that if you want to get one of those cards, just have a plan for how you're going to spend the sign-up bonus and spending that sign-up bonus within the next few months, okay? Don't plan on holding those points for a year or more because you may see devaluations, all right? We mentioned sign-up bonuses, and speaking of sign-up bonuses, let's talk about them, okay? Because in 2021, a lot of climbing the credit card ladder is really about following the sign-up bonuses, especially amongst the tier 3 cards. Some of them are offering really great bonuses, so let's talk about them. One of the best ones out there right now is the Chase Sapphire Preferred, 80,000 points. That's worth easily $1,000. And they are transferable points like we recommended, so that protects you from any points devaluations caused by the whole pandemic and selling all those miles. Then we do have another airline card for you, the United Quest card. Now that is brand new this year. It also has a 100,000 point sign-up bonus. Now they are United miles, so you may be at risk from some devaluations, but if you apply for this, like we said, just have a plan on using the points reasonably soon. Just don't hold them for too long and you should be fine. 100,000 points, it's a no-brainer. Next, let's look at American Express. So the Amex Gold currently has a 75,000 point sign-up bonus, and the Amex Platinum, a tier 4 card, has a 75,000 point sign-up bonus, plus you get 10 points per dollar on gas for like $15,000 of spending in, I think it's the first 6 months. So that's an incredible deal. Then if you're looking for cashback, the Blue Cash Preferred is offering $400 in sign-up bonus, and that is really, really high for a cashback card, okay? And then there's one more thing that you shouldn't miss out on, and that is referrals, okay? American Express is offering some really high referral bonuses. So if you are in 2-player mode in 2021, right, you're doing the credit card game with your husband or wife, boyfriend or girlfriend, or just friends or whatever, make sure you use those referral links, especially from American Express, to refer each other, and you could get 30,000 extra points just for referring someone, okay? And they still get the sign-up bonus as well. All right, guys, so that is the update for 2021. And if you are interested in doing what I do, talking about your hobbies on YouTube, okay? I don't just have this Credit Shifu channel. I have a ski channel, science fiction channels, all sorts of different channels. We have created a YouTube course that you guys can check out. It's called YouTube Viral Mastery. It's a course on how my business partner and I built 9 YouTube channels with over 2 million subscribers. It's been a heck of a ride, thanks to you guys. So if you're an aspiring YouTuber, as a free preview of the course, just click below and check out our masterclass on how to start a 6-figure YouTube channel without making all the stupid mistakes we've made along the way. Interested? Check out the details below. All right, guys, we had a lot of fun making that course, and I do think we have a really high quality product. So if you are interested, the link is below. You can watch the free training, or you can upgrade to the course, whatever you want to do. Check it out. As always, we'll put a lot of the links to many of the things we've mentioned in a pinned comment and in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.